Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
We're there again. We're there again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually we are here on a Friday, but today we take a different day, Thursday. Yeah. How is everyone doing? We
Fine,
are here.
fantastic, fabulous.
Oh, nice, nice. How you doing, Patrice?
I am great and highly favored. I'm
Oh
blessed.
my
Thank
God, I'm
you.
on top of the world. Yes, guys. So tonight we are here. I'm here with two of my other business partners, Sachet and Patrice. And we have a special guest tonight. And this special guest is the perfect example of when you say, when you try something new, what can happen when you try something new. She's a mother, she's a Jamaican by birth, she's a wife, she was a teacher in Jamaica, she's an immigrant. She's, I'm telling you, she's a digital entrepreneur and she's killing it in the online space. So, with no further ado, I'm going to let her introduce herself. Hi, Tanisha.
Flip the phone.
Welcome to our live. Welcome to our live.
Flip it.
Hello, everyone.
You
Before I
might want to
introduce
turn your thing
myself,
around. The other way, the other way. Yes,
okay,
yes.
all right. Yes, guys, that's how it is. In the online space, these things do
Yeah,
happen.
things
I'm
happen.
so comfortable using my laptop, but for different reasons, I'm on my phone, so it's okay. All right. So for those who are seeing me for the first time, thank you for having me here. Um, as as a guest on your team. For those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Tenisha. I'm originally from Jamaica. I do this business alongside my daughter, Teresha. Yes, but I'm gonna be the only one here today. She's not here. And we are here in the US. We are a former teacher. I'm now a recovery assistant. And the part I love the most, I am a mentor and a coach. And I help everyday people set up and start their own business. So that's it from me. I'm a mama of four. I have four
Yes.
amazing children, two adult, one in which I do the business with, and the baby boy. I think he's the cutest on the block. Yes, and yes, and three
Yes.
daughters. So that's it about it for me.
Okay. Thank you, Tanisha, for that introduction. Before we get into the juicy part of the matter, I'm just going to let my other co hosts introduce themselves. But before I get into that, let me tell you all a little about myself. My name is Joan. I'm also Jamaican. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm an early childhood educator, and I'm a proud online business owner. So, guys, if you're seeing me for the first time, what I do, I help immigrants, especially immigrants, start and launch successful online business because I believe in having options when it comes to income. So I'm gonna leave it at that for myself for now. Take it away, Patrice.
Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone who is listening tonight. My name is Patrice Williams. I'm too from Jamaica, the beautiful island of Jamaica. I'm a mom. I'm a personal support worker, and I'm a proud digital business owner. And I help women and moms who are looking for an online business who wants to change within themselves and their family. So guys, if you are looking for something that can change your life and leave your legacy, this is the business to be. Thank you so much, Joan.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Take it away, Sachet.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for having me. Well, just a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Jamaica, so I'm a Jamaican. Love it. And I here in Canada right now. I'm a wife, a mom, caregiver, and what I do for a living, I'm a mortgage broker, and also too, I'm a proud online digital business owner here, guys. So on what I do, I try to pretty much, reach out to people, especially parents that are out there that looking for something, a different option. and retirees that thinks that they can't do this business. And if you're looking, even if you're young and you want to retire early from your professional job that you're doing, you can start this online business. So this is what I do. I reach out to people like that in this space to help them and mentor them and guide them along their journey in this online business space. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You heard it, guys. We are all four professional on the screen, but you know what we have in common? We are immigrants. We are
Yes.
immigrants, right?
Yes.
So it's not like we didn't have a job. We have a job. We are creating option. We are creating generational wealth. We are looking outside of the traditional system, and we can help you to do the same. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna go up to Patrice. Um, do you have a question for our guest, Tanisha?
Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Tanisha. I have this question for you. Tanisha, before you found this business, what was going on in your life at the time? And what challenges or frustration were you facing personally, financially, or professionally?
Oh my God. That question like pull out everything out of me. It touched everything. I was a mess. You know, messed up. Like was just living like, you know, purposelessly, just living my life, not knowing my head from my foot, as we all said in Jamaica term, not knowing my next. If anything should happen to me back then, I don't know what I would do because my situation it was bad. Or I think it was a worse situation. Like I, my two eldest daughter, they came to join me here in the US. And you know, when you leave your children for a while and they're coming to be with you, you're gonna go all out. Before they came here, I was living in a furnished apartment. So that means everything in it belonged to the owner. So and I'm not allowed to carry anyone there. So having two of my children coming to join me, that means I was forced to go get space so I can accommodate them. Um, at the time, the job that I was just transitioning, not wanting to do teaching anymore. So I just started out as a recovery assistant at the early stage. So the pay is not much, the hours is not much either. Um, and when you have your children or your family back home, you try to put on a show. We know how to pretend and let it look good.
Mhm.
Sometimes they call us and we just saying, okay, yeah man, me remember, but a little paycheck here with pan still, you know? But they don't want to say it like that because they don't want them to know that life can be that bad here. So I was like hiding my life from my children. Didn't want them to know. Whenever they want something, I would delay and I would try to figure out how I'm gonna get those funds to send to them. So they come in here now. I'm not gonna be able to hide because they're gonna be with me. So one I have to go look for a space because they're leaving back home where they have their own everything. You understand? So to come here to realize that they're coming to a worse life from what they live home. I don't know how much they will be able to manage mentally, and that was my situation. So I was desperate. I would hold on a straw. You understand? Anything that looked like it can make a difference, I was willing to grab it. So when
Mhm.
I was already working 24 hours per day, 7 days per week already. Because I used to have this apartment, sometimes I don't go there for 3, 4 months. I live at work. You
Mhm.
understand? But in case my clients in the hospital, I have somewhere to go to. So the place was just there. There was no need for me to have a different place back then.
Mhm.
And I know I have to go look at 2 bedroom because there's no way I could be taking my two big girls here. Even though I would be still doing the living work. So to fast forward the story, that was my situation. It was as bad as that. So I was open, start searching the phone now with passion, with urgency, start looking. Then I ran into an ad with these six ladies, three from the Caribbean and two from the other three from the African culture. And I was like, certainly they could not be standing up telling so much lie. You know, they are especially Jamaican. I don't think they would be showing their face here. And I, out of curiosity, I click and then it send for my name and email. I enter, and then I did not know that that's how God planned to answer my prayer.
Mhm.
From then, I knew that this business was real from the day one. But what I was afraid of, am I able to do it? Because I will have zero knowledge when it comes to technology. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, literally zero. So I wasn't able, I don't know if I was able to do it. So that's how I ran into this business out of desperation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, you hear it. As immigrants, we have our story. We all have our story. We immigrated for a better life, but sometimes when we come over here or wherever we go, we realize that the grass is not always greener on the other side. And as I always said, after doing my research, over I live in Canada, and over 500,000 new immigrants come to Canada every year. Those who succeed have a plan. What is your plan? You cannot just come here and rely on the traditional system. It won't work. It never worked. And even more so now, it will not work for you. You have to start creating options. Thank you so much, Tanisha. My question to you is what made you decide to take a chance on something new, even though you have doubts and fear?
Oh, well, I guess I jump a little bit into your question, but let me just talk a little bit more. I wasn't as I said, my fear
Sorry,
wasn't
sorry,
if
guys.
this it wasn't if this business is real or not. My doubt was like, am I gonna be able to navigate and to do really anything online? Because I ran away from teaching because of when COVID came, and I'm a maths teacher and I wasn't able to reach my student because maths is a hands-on subject
Mm-hmm.
where you don't talk maths, you do it. So
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to do that effectively over the phone. Sorry about that.
It's okay. That's what happened in the online space.
Yeah. That's that was only my little doubt and fear about starting something new. And as I said again, um, I don't know much. It was as bad as I don't know how to copy and paste. I don't know how to add an email. But all of that, all I know how to do, I learned it through this business. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to sit aside waiting to be perfect to start. You need
Mm-hmm.
to just start exactly where you're at. I was talking to one of my downline. We have person we help to start the business. They have a new person who took action, and they were trying to tell me about. I said you're at the right place. You find the right coach because
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I know exactly what you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think you can be worse off than me. So it doesn't matter where you're at, I can relate. So this is what you get from this community. You're able to connect with person just like you. You understand? So I didn't have any doubt or fear too much comparing to other person um of the business because I just from I saw it I know it connect. There was a
Yes.
connection from day one. So I'm not one who was very skeptical and so on about the business. And then the reason being too is maybe because of the process where you were given enough information before you make any investment or any payment. So you were sure of what you were getting into. Everything was being laid out to you. So for me, I didn't have the fear and doubt because the information clear all of that up. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? That's my
Yes.
fear experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, you heard it. If you're out there and you want to start an online business, You don't have to feel like you're ready. You just need to start where you at. This community not looking for people who are skilled in technology or at technology. That's not what we do. We are not doing any technology contest here. We are here for you. We are here to guide you. As long as you're willing to learn, this business is for you. You hear what Tanisha said. She didn't have any tech skill, but she started, and now she's reaping the success. No more living from hand to mouth, as we would say in Jamaica. She living the life of her dream, and that's what we immigrated for as immigrants. We are four Jamaicans on the screen, as we had introduced ourselves and let you know. We came here for a better life, but the traditional part wasn't doing it for none of us. That is why we are using the online space to create something better for us, our family back home, and our family here. So thank you so much, Tanisha. Sachet, do you have a question for Tanisha?
Yes, I do have a question. So, Mr. Tanisha, thank you for being on this live with us again. Thank you. Um, what would you say to someone out there that is watching and on the sidelines, and they kind of have an idea that they want, and they're still not deciding, they're on the fence? What would you say to them? Any words of encouragement where you would say to them, in order to take the next step? What would you do? What would you say to them?
Thank you for that, Christian. Take the next step. What more do you want us to say? We are here day in, day out, and we are telling you that this is what helps us to get our time back. This is what helps us to be able to not working every day anymore. Maybe if it's not you, we always have person sharing, quitting their job here, there, and everywhere. Person gathering at events. All these things. Sometimes they stop overthinking. You don't need to overthink anything. As I said, what drive away all my fear and doubt was the fact that I was given all the information up front. So no one is asking you to get yourself into something without doing your own due diligence. You understand? That's why we said give us your name and your email so we are able to send you a webinar. When you watch the
Mhm.
webinar, it will give you enough information to let you know if this is for you. When you get the more information, you realize that this is something you really want to do. You take the next step. $149. It is refundable. You have 30 days to get even more information because it will add you to group where you're actually getting the full all this information can help you to even set up a business that you will be getting before you even do any more serious investment. So don't sit there and overthink. Don't stay in the you have two options. Either you're gonna choose faith or fear. Choosing fear, you know your end result. You know where you're gonna be already. Cause you know where fear have you stuck and crippled already. But faith is the other one. Faith is a faith work. You don't know yet, but you won't be left alone. It's not like you're gonna be we're gonna get you into a business and leave you on your own. We will guide you step by step. That's why you have a mentor and a coach, and you have a community of like-minded individual. We have accountability group. It's a part of my accountability group. Now they can invite me. That's why we have all of these things. So you will never be alone. You don't have to worry about what you will have to do because everything is video based. You watch it till you're tired. You move at your own pace. You understand? They even teach me back then when I was setting up how me can share my screen into two. You want to see me and share screen and listen me, guys. This is it. This is what you should be doing. And even if you have a career like us, we're all, as I heard Joanne say, we're all professional. We do work and you can build such a successful business on this side and it's not interrupting what you're doing. It gives you an extra source of income, not one. There's nothing out there you can find like this where you can invest one time and you're being able to receive 4 different type of payment from the one team. Yes, this is what this business offer. You get commission, you get incentive, you get bonus. If you're a coach, you pay different 4 times from one business. You see why it is a must have? It's not something you sit down and overthink about or see a negative side about. It is something that you can keep and add to whatsoever you think you're so sure of. And let me just hasten my step to just say to you, your job is not secure.
No.
It doesn't matter how faithful or how committed you are. Someone, they can replace you just for no reason. You don't have to do anything. They can just, business may not be going in their favor and they decide they're just going to cut some person. Oh, I'm the best worker. Sometimes it's the best they don't want. Because the best going to come with more money. So they're going to keep not the best, but they're going to let the best go. Are you ready for that? So these are some questions I would want to ask you. What if tomorrow your boss decided they don't want to operate business anymore? What's the plan? What's gonna happen to your children? What's gonna happen to you? You're gonna become the next homeless. You're gonna become the next mentally challenged person. What's gonna happen to you? These are some serious questions while you're conscious. You have a 9 to 5. You're in your right mind. These are some questions you have to ask yourself. And don't fool yourself into anything. You understand? Face reality and say, no, this is where I'm at. It's not looking good. Some of us, we are close to retirement and it not look right. Here's a second chance to fix it. You understand? No one will be rushing you. You're not on any ace. It's not a sprint race where you run like a Usain Bolt or Sheldon Fraser. It is a marathon. You take your own little time and you're gallant and you stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And you go to the finish line and that's when you're gonna be qualified. You never know. You see a lot of time. I think I say a lot, but I have to say this. A lot of time, you see, we ask God, we keep asking God to help us, and He come with help, and we run away from it like we can't believe. Yes, we cannot believe it sounds too good to be true. He said, above all, He wish for us to prosper. This is prosperity where you can enjoy your family. You don't have to miss milestone. You don't have to be running from job to job. This is prosperity. This is what He say I want above all. For us to prosper and be in good health. A lot of us back pop off like mine. We have a pop up back. You understand? I know I'm not only talking to Jamaicans, sorry. But sometimes when I want the immigrant them to understand, I have to get very Jamaican. Because I don't want person to think that foreign is just a bed of rose. Nothing is not wrong with any of these countries. But it's what we come here to do. And we come here and we committing ourselves to person and we give them the upper hand. We allow them to become Lord over us. So if anything they say we run and if they say jump, we say oh high. We need to cut it out, guys. We need to be our own boss. We were made to lead as well. You
Yes.
understand? And the ball is in your court. So if you're out there watching, you're watching all these amazing ladies week after week, stop it. You see enough, man. Prove yourself. Tell Star say, what if it work? Star say all positive thing. What if this is for me? What if I choose? Start to say the other thing around, man. And just jump on board and you will see what, so you can able to help others in your circle as well. They're depending on you, they're waiting on you. And that's why you need to come on board so you can help others to
Yes.
escape it as well.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tanisha. You couldn't have said it any better. And as I said every week, we are just here to educate, motivate, and bring clarity. Because a lot of people are looking for more, but they are not willing to take the first step to achieve more. And nothing changes if nothing changes. If you continue doing the same thing over and over, it would be stupid to expect different results. So we are here to tell you this work. Tanisha have helped many people to start their own business. And that is why we bring her out here to talk to you because you're always hearing us. So we want you to hear from someone different, from a different perspective. And guys, you heard it. You don't need another 8-hour shift. You need a system that works for you. Something that you can build for yourself for generation to come. A paycheck only pay the bills. Build something for your future. Your retirement, as Tanisha said, how does it look? How does your retirement look? For those of us over 40, 50, 60, how does your retirement look? Immigrants, I'm talking to you because I'm an immigrant. I came here in my 40s, right? And I was concerned about everything when I got here. That is why I ended up in this business. And since then, I'm relaxed. No more 7, 8, 9, 10 days a week. Because if me I work 2 shifts in a one day, I must 10 days a week of. Why me alone was working so much shift?
Mm.
Anyway, guys, take this first step. Start doing something different. Start creating option. Don't rely on a boss. Don't rely on a boss. To put your financial future in the hands of your boss, that is not a smart thing to do. You heard it. Sachet, do you have any last word?
Yes, I like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What came to my mind just now when you said, um, when you have an employer and you have a boss, right? What came to my thought just now is that anyone that feeds you controls you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So I don't know if anyone understand that. So if you want if you want to have that freedom and that flexibility, start feeding yourself. And then when you start feeding yourself, no one controls you.
mm-hmm,
So that's the key. And another thing again too, some people look at the cost and say, how much this is gonna cost? But what will it cost you for staying in the same position today? What it's gonna cost you by no changes in a year from now? It's gonna cost you, right? There's no changes. So, I would look at the cost. I would look at how am I gonna be able to afford it, right? The right way is to ask, how am I gonna get to afford it? Not saying that I can't afford it. How am I gonna get to afford it? That's the key, guys. Right? So, you know what? When there's a will, there is a way. You have that mindset, you have that will, it will happen. You make it happen. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sachet. When there's a will, there's a way, guys. You heard it. We are Jamaican. We are immigrants. We all immigrated for a better life. But the traditional system, I'm sure when I was a child, I used to see some old people come back home just to depend on the family. And you know the question the family them ask? So what them in there for another so long? That them ask. So guys, don't find yourself in that position. Create options. Start creating options now before it's too late. Patrice, I'm gonna give you the last word if you have any.
Yes, so a lot of people wait until the last minute, like something happened for them to do something. But I want to tell someone out there, don't wait until that time. Do it right now. It's this is your future right now. Your children depends on it, your family depends on it, and you depends on it. We don't have to wait until we are not able to do something. Our job is not working for us. When we get fired from our job, you can do this business alongside your job. you know there's no special time. This business can be done at any time. We all work. We do have a side hustle. We a job or a job that we go to every day. But we because of the business, it's so flexible. We can do this business around it, around
Mhm,
our job. We do it whenever we have a spare time. We do it when a break time. We do it on weekends, you know. So if we can do this business, guys, why can't you? You can do as well, because I was so hungry, wanting something more. That's why I hop on this business. My son is another reason why I hop on this business, because I want something that is flexible, that give me the time freedom, and not only that, leaving a legacy for my family.
mhm,
Guys, if I were like you right now, and you're sitting there watching me or watching us, I would reach out to one of us. We have Joan here. We have Coach Tanisha and Shasette and myself. Reach out to one of us and we will guide you. We will help you. You'll never be alone within this business. We have a community of people who are there waiting for you to come in. Guys, this is all I have to say tonight, guys. Don't wait until the last minute. Start now. Start while you're hungry. Start while you can do it and do it for your family.
Mhm.
This is a legitimate business. It's tax registered with all the countries that we are in 29 countries and counting. We are tax registered. So, guys, if I were like you right now, I would hop onto the gravy train and do the business right now. Thank you so much. And thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
Tanisha, for coming
Let me
and tonight.
just say one thing here to as I hear Sase talk about the cost. I would want to ask this question: what's the real cost here? What's the real cost? You missing out on all those milestones with your children. You're never present. You are living from paycheck to paycheck. Your health is being affected. What's the real cost?
Mhm.
That's the real
Mhm.
cost. It's costing your health, it's costing your
Mhm.
family. So don't put
Mhm.
any money. There's no money can compare by what these things when you have no more access to them. So I always encourage person, you may not be ready now, but you can get the information right now. So when you fall in desperate situation, you're not like fall without head. I run
Mhm.
around like you're lost and make crazy decision. You
Yes.
know, get solid, concrete information that you can take your own time and process because it's just when it may not be no, it's just when there's gonna become a time where you're not gonna be able to do the things that some things that we used to do when we are in our 20s and 30s. We can't do them anymore.
Yes.
That means the health fade as the time goes by. So what are you using to replace when you reach certain age and you even take up an application form? They're not even gonna employ you. So what are you gonna do back then? Now is the time where you should be setting yourself at that place so that you have something. You know, the songwriter said, you're gonna need somebody to run to the same way we need God in our life every day. It's the same way we need our independence. We cannot allow person to have that over you. As I said, if a person feed you, they control you, and that's the whole truth. That's why you see they abuse us so. They employ us to do one thing and we do 20 things and we have to take it. Either we take care, we let you only let we know what's gonna happen. It's
Mhm.
time for you to get yourself out of those situations. And you're the only one who can do it. We can only inform you, educate you as Joanne said. You
Mhm.
understand? But we cannot force you. But I am going to use this time to tell her that there is no there's no loss to this. Because as I said, it won't prevent you from doing what you're doing. It's just an additional source of income. That if you don't need it now, you're gonna need it sooner than later. So that's my few word. And I hope someone just don't allow it to pass by, but you use it to change your situation today or whenever you're able to run into this video. So thank you very
Mhm.
much for having me, guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much. Thank you so much. Guys, you heard it. Those who feed you control you. And another thing that stand out, create options. What is the cost of staying where you are? You, right? Ask yourself that. If I don't make any changes, what would it cost me to stay in my current situation for the next 5 years? This is where I'm going to leave you all. Ask yourself that question. Bye for now. Bye, guys.
you.